visual artist working out of Southern California. Coastline Gallery has asked me to say a few words about my work, so I thought I would talk for a moment or two about my process. I've sent along 5 paintings for the fall virtual exhibition, which I'm really looking forward to. These works are from a group of works that I call the Fragment series. And it is a series that I started in 2015 and now encompasses about 300 works of art. A little bit about the process involved with making that. It starts with intuitive line drawings. I sit down every day in my studio and I will draw, usually 8.5 by 11 with ink. And I will make maybe one drawing and sometimes 30 or 40 drawings. It just depends on each day. I, of course, file those drawings away. And then in my quiet moments, I'll open those up with a cup of coffee and take a look at them. And I'll start manipulating them in some way. Collages, for instance, or stacking them up and taking a different look of their actual structure. I'll take those drawings and use what is known as a grid transfer method, which is one of the oldest transfer methods there are. I don't use projectors or any other electronic devices in the blowing up of my work. So I'll take those little drawings and then turn them into whatever size or scale that I want to work with, on what materials I want to work with, whether it's going to be a canvas, aluminum surface, or maybe plywood surface or masonite. Once I've made those decisions and I'm ready to go, I will do that grid transfer. And then I take one other step where I will take an acrylic marker and I will do a completed line drawing. I'll photograph that and archive those line drawings. I've been in love with the purity of the line drawing for about the last 40 years. And so I have quite an archive of those available. So once I have these pieces drawn, then I go into my favorite part of creating these works, and that is the color interaction. And I start by laying down a random color and then reacting to that color. Either it's going to be lighter, darker, or warmer, or cooler, and I begin to build, of course, the entire work that way. And I add a cast shadow or two just to make it a little more intricate and be a little bit more involved with the color mixing process. How I get to the end of the pieces. Now, in these 5 pieces I'm sending along, they all have titles, of course. The titles are developed as I'm actually painting. Things will come to me because I work from an automatic drawing. I never really think about what it is that I'm doing. I'm just looking at the movement, line, shape, form, the basics of the structure of the piece. And then it starts to come to me what I've actually drawn, and hence the title emerges from that. Like one piece I've sent along called 1 Minute Movement. Those are 5 small panels that can be rearranged. Those panels are painted, of course, but they started off with a line drawing. Each one of those line drawings, I remember that I limited myself to 1 minute on that drawing. So when I put those 5 1-minute drawings together, as I was painting them, it came to me that the name of this piece should be 1 Minute Movement. And that's how the title came from that. So if you look at the titles, it's a little bit of an insight to what I'm thinking as I'm making the work of art. Well, I got to tell you, I want to thank David Michael Lee for his curatorship in this invitation for the fall virtual exhibition. If you wish to contact me further, I am available on social media. You can write me a little note and answer any questions you may have. I want to make sure I thank the Coastline Gallery and all the hard work that went in to put this virtual exhibition together. So once again, thank you so much for the invitation. Take care.